Hello, everybody. Aiden Dorsey here. Just wanted to give an update on how my progress so far has been going as a new realtor. A few things have changed since I last did a video. First of all, I signed up for a online coaching class. Um, this was about a $5,000 investment, and it's focused on outbound lead generation. In other words, cold calling or door knocking, um, or open houses, that sort of thing, rather than other methods of lead generation, such as paying for ads or joining a team or focusing on buyers, that sort of thing. The reason I did that is because a seller based listing business is going to work best for my lifestyle and my schedule. Now, the downside to this method is it's very challenging, especially up front. It can be as many as 1,000 to 1 in terms of calls and contacts for an actual sale or transaction. So it really takes a lot of grit and determination to get through something like this. However, I'm determined and I'm not going to let anything stop me. I'm just going to keep powering through it. And I know that eventually I'll have success. Some people it is quick, some people it's a little bit slower. We'll see. But for now, just start working through the coaching platform as well as joining some of the calls, and there's a little bit of one-to-one work. So looking forward to getting started with that. And uh, and then also the other big decision that I have to make next would be what brokerage to join. I'm between three. It's a EXP, Keller Williams, and Bridge Realty, a smaller brokerage in my area. I see kind of three different paths, and the main theme to remember is your success is not going to be determined by the brokerage. It's going to be determined by you. The brokerage is just going to give you tools, and it's going to help you along that path. And a big brokerage is going to be the commission split, so it's there going to be costs associated with what you're getting. So you just want to make sure you're not paying for something you don't need. For me, I've kind of got I have the smaller zero commission, per transaction fee structure brokerage. Um, and That's appealing because I know somebody at that brokerage who's offered to be a mentor for me. He's offered to do that for me for $7.99 per transaction that I do. So he'd give me the same coaching whether I do one transaction or 10 transactions in a year. It's just going to be, how much volume that I do depends on his compensation for that. And I genuinely think he's not really doing it for the money. I think he enjoys coaching and teaching, and I'd be his only student. So that's a very attractive opportunity, as well as a very low cost brokerage. So it wouldn't come with any bells or whistles or brain recognition really, but it'd be very affordable. They only charge $5.99 per transaction, no split, no cap, nothing like that. Just $5.99, and then very little, if any, other fees associated, with being associated with that broker. The next step I see would be joining Keller Williams. I'm hesitant to do that because they have their own training and own teaching style that may be different than the coaching platform that I've already signed up for with the outbound lead generation. So I would be going kind of against the grain in terms of what Keller Williams typically does with their newer agents. They're going to focus on sphere of influence and teach you to work with just your inner circle and your next circle, and start there, and um, that's going to be how you get your first transactions. That's typically a slower start. A newer agent, could expect 1 to 5 deals in their first year at best, probably doing something like that, and nothing else. And that's just not really what I'm interested in. Um, I'm looking to build a business and scale up quickly. For me, I know it's going to take a lot of upfront work and a lot of calling and door knocking, and that's something that I'm willing to do. So, and then lastly, there's EXP, and EXP they've offered. There's a team in my area that I'm interested in joining. Sounds like a very successful team, and they take 50% of the commission So it's a lot, but I still consider it as a worthwhile investment if it helps scale my business. Again, it is buyer focused though, so my listing based method may be going against the grain a little bit, but it's still something I'd be willing to try. And at least with the team, I would at least be able to have access to some buyer leads to keep myself busy. I don't know how much time I'll be able to work with the buyers due to my airline schedule, but at least the option is there. So that's kind of the things that I've been mulling over lately. The biggest thing is just take action. So I don't want to dwell on this too long. I'm just gonna just pick a route and just go full bore at it. And I know eventually it'll work out, and you can always change if something doesn't. Um, and so yeah, so the next steps for me is just going to start working through the coaching platform. I think within a week of going through the coaching sessions, I'll have a much better idea of what kind of brokerage I want to join to start off, and go from there. So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, ask any questions if you got them, and feel free to subscribe if you feel like these kind of videos are something that you'd be interested in seeing more often. Thanks.